Peace, brothers and sisters. This is Dr. Siddiqui Chebaye, and I'd like to speak with you today on a very, very important subject matter, which is energy. Now, we have to understand once again these terms. We need to be more into etymology, which is the original meaning of words, because the enemy always gives us everything in the middle or at the end. That's why we're so confused. A lot of times we argue over ignorance, and that's the purpose of connecting to who we really are, the original people. Now, energy can produce light, and energy can produce heat. And we are the light, and we create the heat that is necessary to create our balance. Like I said on the last video, I talked about the virus. You know, virus can last in certain temperatures, especially when you're sun people, and we are. So we can actually transform energy to sustain, to maintain, to balance our physical and our mental activity, because everything is action. And you can't even be spiritual if your mind ain't right. So, because the mind is the gateway to the spiritual, so you have to be well balanced in order to enter into that spiritual realm. We have the power to do that. We are power. We are energy. We are the physical manifestation of energy. Something that you can see. Everybody know that. We need to know that we are the greatest. I thank Muhammad Ali for that. I am the greatest. And if everybody can say that, then together we could say we are the greatest. Whatever your mind can conceive, you can achieve. But you better be careful what you believe. Whatever your mind can conceive, you can achieve. But you better be careful what you believe. Because according to your beliefs, it is done unto you. Be careful, very careful and intentional of what you believe, because right now, in every day, our belief is being tested and tried. That's just life. As long as you're alive, the struggle goes on. There's nothing wrong with that. How would you even know yourself if it wasn't for a struggle? Because anybody can talk a good game. But getting back to this energy thing, everything that exists is energy. It's moving, but it's moving at its own frequency. The molecular structure determines the movement. But one thing about us, as the original people, we can transform, we can transmit, and we can connect our energies with anything we desire. We can create anything we desire through our minds. All we have to do is tap into the energies that's already within us and connected to the universe. Because we are the universe as individuals. It's just like a lot of people say once again that, I'm just a drop in the ocean. No, you are the ocean as a drop. I'm just a grain of sand. No, you are a grain of sand as the beach. This is how huge we are. There's always a connection. But for some reason, the enemy always throws a curveball to disconnect us. having us dumbfounded about our own self. We have to be careful with how we manipulate and use energy. It should be to our advantage because we are energy. Everything else is lower. It's vibrating on a lower frequency. So if we're up there vibrating up here and everything is down there, they can't touch us. Don't be afraid to be who you are. Don't be afraid to be different if it's going to promote progress. If it's going to promote you being an example of where we need to be and where we should be going. Because a wise person goes by what they know, not what they hear, not what they feel, not what they see, because that can be deceiving. But what you know is the key. And above all of that, understand what you know. Because when you know what's under what is standing, which is the roots, you got it. Because if you understand the roots, you understand the structure. We used to be root people. But now we're surface people. Because we've been dealing with surface people for so long, we're assimilated into that. That's why whatever they get, we get it too. We need to be careful with that. Energy. We are the original energy, so we are all that. Just transform. Which means to grow, to change, to metamorph. It's just that simple, brothers and sisters. We are all that. Don't be fooled by the fools. Again, don't be fooled by the fools. We are the ancestors, again, having a human experience. And let's always reflect on that. The black man, the black king, the black queen, the black child. Out of the darkness comes everything, including the light. Remember that. We are the light, and the light is the truth. Keep your lights on and keep them bright at all times. And also always remember, do your best and let God do the rest. You got to know when to hold and know when to fold. And how can you do that? You have to have a sharp discerning spirit to know the difference so you won't be using emotions. Step it up, brothers and sisters, and be who you really are. The guardians of this earth, of the universe. Peace.